for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Heading for second is Yelich, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently third best on this Brewers ball club. Striding in, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Damon Ulysses, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two out with the man at first. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. And the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Greg Allen. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Gavin Cecchini. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Jorge Lopez. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Missed with a slider.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Lorenzo Cain will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. is looked at for the first strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Brewers strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now batting, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Trey Boyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trey Boyles.
In is Christian Yelich, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that could get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Rylander trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Brett Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Tough throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Now at the plate, Damon Ulysses. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Phillips is off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Leading off the inning, Dan Rylander, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible, but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's
too low. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nope. 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, pitcher.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Greg Allen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Gavin Cecchini next. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68, Ross Stripling.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Chlebov.
Second baseman, Patrick Chlebov.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Stripling, 33 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2 balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Moore fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Eddie Acevedo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Eddie Acevedo.
Striding in to start the 9th, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Acevedo, a 5'10" right-hander, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Arcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Bonifacio. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the breaking ball stays outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Justin Bour. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 to final. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jorge Lopez wins his 3rd of the season. Gabriel Ynoa settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Eddie Acevedo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, with that 2 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-7. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they destroyed the Angels 9-0. The Orioles totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. Alex Wood earned the 3rd W of his season as the Indians took down the Astros 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Michael Rosado got win number 1 on the year as Oakland took down the Mariners 3-2. The Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning.
Fine Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Jameson Taillon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Striding into the box, Sean Ilez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Sean Ilez.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Cesar Hernandez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Ilez on at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Joseph, a native of Arizona, he was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nope. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
In now, Jesse Winker. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. And, oh, this one drops. The 0-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So stepping in, Jamie Ryder, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 3 runs already home here.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Stuart Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Joseph stands at second with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
In now for the Reds, Josh Voorhees. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds lead it 3-0. Sal Romano will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping in, James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Law, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 0-1. That's a fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Moustakas brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Sal Romano.
Leading off for the Reds.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Ilez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Now the 1-0. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Striding in for the Rockies, Miles Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Harper tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, pitcher Jameson Taillon.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jameson Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tommy Joseph, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Jamie Ryder, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas charging this one on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Stuart Turner.
Stepping in, Stuart Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. outside for a ball, 1-1. Joseph at second with 2 down. And he popped him up. Law ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. One left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now for Colorado, Carlos Chavez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
So striding in, Heath James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jason Law.
Into the box now, Jason Law. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Josh Voorhees.
Hitting out for Cincinnati, shortstop, Josh Voorhees.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. So here now is the pitcher, Sal Romano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Sean Ilez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They lead it 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one away.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Miles Harper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.